Well, hey folks, Fat Guy Flies RC. All right, here we go. Early Saturday morning. Going to do the maiden flight on the Dynam. I don't know if it's version 2 or version 5000 or whatever. But I think it's the version 2 now. And very shiny foam. I did not have to put a clear coat on this thing. It's their new generation of models they're coming out with, apparently, because the foam is not like the typical Dynam foam. It's very tight, very dense. It looks like honestly, like free wing foam. It does. It looks like a free wing plane. It's very tight, very dense. It's hard to find the cells. I mean, you can see them, but you certainly can't feel them. Oh, and I do know the stars and bars are upside down. I didn't realize that until after I'd put the plane together, and they're water slide, so I can't do anything about it now. So look at it when she's upside down, and you'll know. Then they'll look right. All right, take her up.
Motors are hot. Be careful.
Timer set for 5 minutes. It's gonna be the maiden flight. All right, right, left, up, down, right, left. Be changing a little bit how we do our videos. We're going to be doing the flight footage, and then I'll be doing battery port here, but then I'll be doing at the shop in the man cave, we'll be going over our rates and settings and everything. All right, timer set for 5 minutes.
Starting the fun over.
Got a Lemon RX Gen 2 stabilized receiver, just wind gyro, it doesn't have self-level.
Manual mode, manual mode. Wind gyro active.
Okay.
Manual mode.
I'll put it in manual mode because I'll make sure she's trimmed out first, and then I'll put the gyro on. You know what?
Takeoff flaps.
Try our takeoff flaps because we don't have any wind at all.
The flaps are up, the gear is tucked away.
Does need a little bit of up elevator. And a little bit of right aileron. All right, that looks pretty good.
Time remaining 4 minutes.
All right.
Wind gyro active.
All right. Good flying plane. Here, I'm gonna drop the flaps now. See if
landing flaps.
Okay, she does.
Flaps are up.
She definitely wants to balloon with landing flaps. So I'll have to work in a little bit of a flapped elevator mix.
The gear is down. Landing flaps. The flaps
Coming
are
out a
up.
little hot. You know what? I may not worry about those flap mix because coming in seemed to work an awful lot better.
Landing flaps.
Oh yeah.
The flaps are up.
Okay, no mix needed, really. I mean, yeah, she'll rise, but when you're descending like that for landing, no need for it. Turn my gains up just a little bit. All right, let's try our takeoff flaps now.
off flaps.
Now I didn't set any of this up by the book. I set it up by dead reckoning the fat guy flies RC way. So, but we'll talk about that in the shop report.
The flaps are up.
All right. Flaps are up, gear is up. Let's practice a stall now. Okay, you're flying along, what she do? Power's off. She just starts gliding. All right, we're gonna do that back this way and into the wind. Okay. Okay, you're flying along, you lose power. Look at that, she just starts gliding forward. All right.
Time remaining 2 minutes.
Oh boy, what a good flying plane.
The gear is down. Landing flaps.
See if we can't do a touch and go. Come right at me. Stay on my elevator, my rudder.
The flaps are
Oh
up.
boy!
The gear is tucked away.
A little bit of a wing over there. Boy, I'm feeling comfortable with this thing already.
The gear is down.
All right, let's do a no flap landing this time. I can see the silhouette of the gear. Boy, Dynam, you got your... I mean, I know this is not a new plane, but man, I like this. I like this.
The gear is tucked away.
Man, what a great flying plane.
The gear is down. Landing flaps. 30 seconds.
Wow!
The flaps are up.
Oh man! Oh boy!
Props are secured.
That sucker's awesome! Alright, we had 26 seconds left on a 5-minute timer, so 4 minutes and 34 seconds. Wow, that was something else. That was something else. Still got 60% left. Let's go up again for another 2 minutes. Wow. I'm cold. Man, what a great flying plane.
Motors are hot. Be careful.
All right. Yeah, buddy.
The gear is tucked away. 10.
I am so
Land the Widow now.
I am so impressed with this plane. Definitely does not have a ballistic roll rate, but that's okay.
The gear is down. Landing flaps.
And really, you don't need a flapped elevator mix. I thought maybe I did, but you really don't. Man, nothing but butter. I need some toast to go with all that butter.
Take off flaps.
Go ahead and take off from down there.
1 minute. The flaps are up. Landing flaps.
Oh man, that is one great flying plane. That really is. That is definitely what I call a very, very successful maiden. All right, folks, I'm not going to make you wait. I was going to do an after battle report and do a report afterwards, so I got back to the shop, but I want to get this online now so y'all can have this. All right, let's take it back to bench and we'll talk about it. All right, man, I tell you what, I'm pumped. That was fun. That was a lot of fun, and that's a great flying plane. Let's go ahead and check the battery. We flew a total time of 6 minutes and 40 seconds after I decided to go up again, and now I got 31%. All right, so set your timer for 6.5 minutes. Fly the way you want. Okay, now let's talk about rates and everything. Number one, right off the bat, I got a 4500 Sokokin. Okay, that's what it looks like right here. A 4500 Sokokin off Amazon. You got it? It's got a 50C, and it's perfect for this plane. It fits down in there. The strap, you just put on its side. The strap just goes up over it, secures it in place, and it can't go anywhere because it completely fills up the bay. Now, for CG then, oh gosh, I want to say it's 70 to 75. I've got 2 glue marks there. To 70 to 75 is CG. So with the gear down, and she's just on that forward on the 70, she's slightly nose heavy, and then even more nose heavy on the 75. So on the 70, basically she's just about perfect, okay? And so yeah, a 4500, and there's not all that much room, so that's about as big as you're going to get. That'll fit perfectly. All right, I thought at first with the climbing, when I put in takeoff flaps, that it definitely was going to need a flapped elevator mix, but after landing a few times with my flaps all the way down, no. And let me share those flap mix with you right now. Can you see the flaps okay? All right. The flap settings that I just used, no mix at all. Flaps up are a negative 100%. Takeoff flaps, 0%. Landing, 100%. So negative 100, 0, positive 100, and that's how it looked. Okay. My rates that I just flew in: 100% throws, 30% expo on the ailerons. Elevator, 100% throws, 30% expo. in rudder, 100% throws, but with 40% expo to help with my steering down the runway. To show you my, to show you my battery or my radio setup, you have that middle hatch, and right there I have the 7-channel Lemon RX. Now I had to carve out some foam underneath there where them guns go to make that Lemon RX fit in there, but I got my one antenna going straight and one going this way to put the antennas at 90 degrees. No mix needed, 100% throws, 30% expo on aileron and elevator, 40% expo on the rudder. Simple flying plane, really. Slight bit of flare when you go to land. But I mean, that is incredible. It looks good, it flies good, and I can't say anything bad about it. She flies great, she looks great. Could she have a little more power? Yeah, but she had more than enough scale power. Okay, definitely a good scale flying plane. Got a little bit as you saw, roll rate sucks. It has a very low roll rate, but this is not an aerobatic plane. Okay, it's not meant to be. But I'll tell you right now, I'm impressed. Thank you, FPV Builds. I think we did good. I'm glad I bought it. And like I said in my post boxing assembly video, I paid full price for this on purpose so that I can recommend a plane to someone without any bias or any hint of bias. This plane is $309. It cost me $309, and that's the way it is. Okay, y'all have a good, and I'm very, very pleased. God bless y'all, and don't forget, faith, family, and friends, and then P-61 Widows from FPV Builds in West Babylon, New York. Bye, y'all.